everybody! I hope you're having a great day. If you don't know me yet, my name is Ingrida and welcome to my channel. So in this video, I'm gonna be doing my makeup done. I don't know what I'm saying. So in this video, I'm gonna be actually reviewing a brand new sponges that I got. So it's by the company called Instylish and it's a not basic microfiber sponge. So far I'm gonna review this as well as show you my basic technique and products that I use to keep my skin oil free during the day because I have a super oily skin. If you follow my channel, you know this already. So I'm gonna be using all the makeup products that I use normally and just gonna review this makeup sponge. So hopefully it's good because I want my technique to work because I have a long day today. It's by the way 8 in the morning when I'm filming, so if I look anything sleepy or a bit puffed, so that's why. Okay, so this sponges, I'm like super excited. I'm just reading what it says on the website, by the way. So what they state that it's covered by the velvety soft microfiber outer layer with a microfiber sponge. Is made for a dual layer which creates a barrier allowing product to sit atop the sponge rather than stick to the sponge. That means you're not gonna be using as much product because sponge not gonna be absorbing as much, I guess. They say you can use it for cream and powder. We're gonna do exactly that. I like that it has a flat edge in here. This is good for baking or contouring, or I actually mostly use with my beauty makeup sponges flat sides, so both sides, the back is not rounded like on other sponges, it's actually flat, which I really like. This side is pointed, that will make it easier to apply the foundation around the nose. Okay, I think without any further ado, let's do this. So to keep my skin oil free, what I always do, I take a simple tissue, take one piece of it, like one layer of it. This is triple layer. You can do exactly the same with the toilet paper. And then I just block the excess oil prior applying the foundation or anything else because, well, my skin is oily and if I'll apply product on the top of the oil that I have already on my skin, it's not gonna be good, you know? So I would recommend you to do exactly the same. Just blot out your skin from any excess oil that you have. I always use a moisturizer and I would recommend for you to do the same. You might be thinking that if you have oily skin, you don't need to moisturize your skin. No, you have to moisturize your skin even more because your skin thinks that it's so dry, it produces like the excess oil to moisturize itself. So use a moisturizer, guys. And then what I do, I always prime my face prior going with a foundation or anything because as you see, I do have breakouts, so I need to even out my skin surface. Next step would be the foundation. So foundation, we're gonna use a sponge. I would strongly recommend to use a wet makeup sponge. I know not everyone does that, but please do. So I have a cup of water with me in here, so I'm just gonna wet the sponge. As you see, I want the water to soak in the sponge, that's why I'm squeezing it. Gonna take the paper towel and squeeze whatever is left, the excess water out of the sponge because we don't want the water to be dripping or anything, you know. So sponge feels dry but it's expanded already, so it's kind of damp but not dripping wet. So that's a dry one and then that's a wet one. Look how much the sponge has expanded. And the texture, it's super soft, but it's kind of, I don't even know how to explain, like if I would compare with the Real Techniques one, it's very different. So I think without any further ado, let's put it to a test and check with the foundation. So I'm gonna use my current favorite foundation. Let's see how good it is. Oh, it feels very nice on the skin. It's very different texture, like it's very different. I don't know how to explain this to you guys, but it's very different from any beauty blenders makeup sponges that I ever used. Oh, this was fast. There's loads of product on here but doesn't stick in, it's just on the top. And look how fast this was. Usually I would need to work my foundation in for longer, especially on the breakouts, you know, because the skin is so uneven. You guys, I think so far they don't lie what they state on their website about this. Wow. Okay, so far I'm impressed. This is relax. I took exactly the same amount of the foundation that I would normally use, but it's too much because none of the foundation sticks to the sponge. It just sits on the top of that. I hope you are able to see these little microfibers. You see how foundation is sitting on the top? It's not even in the sponge. So my tip would be, if you're gonna go and purchase this, start with way much less foundation that you would use normally, because I feel now that I have too much on my face. Like, it doesn't absorb as much foundation as a normal makeup sponge would do, so you need way much less of product. Next thing I'm applying usually is the Revolution concealer. You guys, it's so early in the morning, my voice is still so low. I do apologize for that. And if I look any sleepy or anything. And then I just blended it first. God, this makes it so much faster. So far, I can't feel it in any way. This works like a dream. The blending is just so much faster. With my normal makeup routine, I would spend way much more time blending because I would push the foundation in, and that's what you're supposed to do, especially if you want a bit more coverage. No dragging, like even with, you know, this super sponge. No dragging around the foundation or any liquid product, just pushing it into the skin. Maybe I'm doing a little bit too fast because I'm used to doing this, but if you are a beginner, just push into the skin with that kind of motion. Okay, so the foundation and concealer is on. So next step I'm doing on my daily routine to keep my skin oil-free during the day is, before going with the setting powder, to wait a little bit for the foundation to kind of like sit in. So I'm gonna wait like 5 minutes and come back to you. What I'm doing now, I'm taking back the tissue, one layer of the tissue, and I'm gonna blot out any excess foundation, just blotting all of that out. This wasn't actually too bad. Usually I have way much more than that on the tissue. Is it thanks to the sponge? Okay, so next thing I do normally with my routine to prevent my super oily skin being as oily during the day is to apply this setting powder. I usually use the brush to set my foundation, but today I'm gonna use this sponge because we are reviewing it. So I'm just gonna tap in here, see how it's gonna work actually. I'm just gonna press under the eyes. Alright, we're nearly done. Just gonna quickly contour my face. Honestly, you guys, the makeup application, the base, the foundation application is so fast. They say that these sponges are made from the microfiber. I never tried anything like this. I do like to try new things. If you follow my channel, you probably know this already. None of the makeup sponges I ever tried was like that. I'm super impressed how it works. You can see all the product being just on the top of a sponge. I just don't get it because it didn't absorb into the sponge, but then the application itself on my face was so much faster. I just did a few dabs and then I had the full coverage. Super impressed how good it is. It saves you money because you're not gonna be using that much of the product, foundation or powder, whatever it is. It saves you time as it's way much faster to apply. You guys seen it with your own eyes, and then it gives this, as they say, even velvety coverage. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and you found this helpful. Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to press the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you would like to see next on my channel, and I shall see you very, very soon. So thank you so much for watching, and bye. Have a good day, guys.